Damaris Maria. I am a holistic nurse, and this is Holistic Healthy Living, Healthy Yoga, Healthy You. Today we're going to talk about pranayama. And prana means life force in the yoga world. Yogic, prana, Sanskrit, is life force, and yama means control. So you're going to control the life force. And the life force within our bodies is our breath, our energy breath. So our breath can actually be formed into oxygen, which then helps circulate the blood throughout the body. And it has a variety of benefits. And the main parts of prana are the diaphragm, the lungs, and steady concentration. Now with breath, it can be voluntary and it can be involuntary. But with the pranayama, we're doing controlled breath. So we're working on the voluntary part of our breathing. Today, we're just going to work on 3-part breath and a cooling breath. 3-part breath is called 3-dimensional breath, or the 3 parts of our lungs that we're going to be utilizing. Majority of people only breathe in about 1/3 part of their chest. So if you divided out your lungs into 3 sections, we only really breathe in this top part of our lungs. And when you breathe in the top part of your lungs, it's considered shallow breathing, and it also brings the response of higher anxiety. But when you utilize each part of your lungs, expanding front, back, side ribs, and then the entire full length of your lungs, you not only increase the tidal volume, your oxygen throughout your body, but decrease anxiety and other forms of ailments that may be going on in your body. So today, I'd like you to just take a comfortable seat. Now, a comfortable seat could be in a chair or seated here on the floor. You could even take a ball. I have a fitness ball I can even use. The main aspects of pranayama breathing is that you really have to keep a straight spine, a straight foundation, a straight spine, straight back, good posture, and then also a steady foundation. So as you can see here, my feet are going to be placed on the floor, grounded. My hips are, if on this ball, they're going to be steady on the ball. My hips are going to be down. My spine is going to be long and straight. My shoulders will be back, and my hands can go to my thighs if I'm staying in the fitness ball. If I'm going to be on the floor, I can sit on a blanket or a block. And again, you can also sit back on the wall if that is more comfortable for you. But the steady posture here, and the most important, is a strong foundation, as straight and steady posture as possible, shoulders rolling back to bring that posture more neutral, and the crown of your head to the ceiling or up, and your gaze can be either toward the ground or forward. So we're going to work on 3-part breathing. And like I was saying before, 3-part breathing is the 3 sections of your body in the lungs. And the lungs have a right lung and a left lung. And the breath comes in through the nose, and it follows down the throat, all the way down the trachea path. And then the lungs have these branches of bronchi that will bring that breath into the lungs. And then there's an exchange of air through these grape-like sacs called alveoli, and those sacs will then bring an exchange of oxygen and CO2. This is all facilitated in addition with the diaphragm, and that's a muscle located below the lungs. And when the diaphragm is contracted, the lungs expand. And when the diaphragm releases, the lungs lower down. So they kind of work in reverse. But for today, what I'd like you to do is just slowly lower your eyes. Just notice your breath. Notice the air on the inhalation through your nose and the exhalation through your nose. Try to keep the breath through the nose and exhale it out through the nose. Now, if this is a little difficult for you, just go a little bit slower. If you have any previous respiratory issues, you can breathe in through the mouth. But the main goal here is I want you to bring your breath all the way down to the lower part of your lungs, all the way up to the top part of your lungs. So if on the first inhale, start filling up the lower part of the lungs. You can bring your hands there. The mid part of your lungs, you can feel your chest rising. The upper part of your lungs, you can feel your collarbones rising. And then exhale it out through the nose. Try to keep an equal breath here. So if we're going to inhale for 4, we want to exhale for 4. So we're going to inhale for 4, hold for about 1 breath, and then exhale it out for 4. And then I'm going to place my hand in each section of the body of where I want you to feel the expandingness of the lungs. So inhale through your nose, filling up the lower. One more time. And one more on your own. Work on this 3-dimensional, 3-part breath for a week. Try to really concentrate on using and expanding your lungs, giving yourself the full oxygen that you deserve to block out any diseases, any energy, any frustration that you may have, and your breath will help calm you, bring you peace, and help you find the strength so that even you can get through the day building up endurance, building up a calmer mind, and helping you gain better perspective and flow with ease throughout your day. May your love, strength, and peace guide you toward your balance. Namaste. Live a happy, holistic, healthy life.